Three, two, one, start. The respondent, a constable in the Railway Protection Force, was served with a memo of charge containing the allegation that while on duty at the railway station, he, along with another constable, jointly caught hold of a passenger at the railway platform, dragged and assaulted him, and snatched money and the key of a tractor from his possession. Full stop. The inquiry officer held the respondent guilty and the disciplinary authority, agreeing with the same, inflicted upon him the punishment of removal from service. Full stop. The appellate authority, however, set aside the order of removal on various grounds, including the ground of non-examination of the complainant passenger, and directed for de novo inquiry. Full stop. De novo inquiry was held, however, the complainant did not appear. Full stop. Nonetheless, the respondent was again held guilty and removed from service in terms of the order of the disciplinary authority. Full stop. The appellate authority, however, substituted the punishment of removal from service to that of compulsory retirement. Full stop. The order was affirmed by a single judge of the High Court. Full stop. The division bench of the High Court, however, set aside the order of the single judge and quashed the order of compulsory retirement on the ground that the complainant was not examined. Full stop. The appellate authority, while setting aside the order of removal and directing for de novo inquiry, earlier had found the same bad in law on account of various grounds, including the ground of non-examination of the complainant. Full stop. Thereafter, in the de novo inquiry, the inquiry officer had taken pains to call the complainant from his native place, but he did not appear during the inquiry. Full stop. It is not the case of the respondent that the disciplinary authority purposely withheld the complainant from appearing in the departmental inquiry from the order of the disciplinary authority does not act as a court of appeal and appraise evidence. Full stop. It interferes with the finding of inquiry officer only when the finding is found to be perverse. Full stop. The division bench of the High Court erred in setting aside the order of single judge and quashing the order of compulsory retirement. Full stop. The finding recorded by the inquiry officer was based on the materials on record and on proper appreciation of evidence, which cannot be said to be perverse, calling for interference by the High Court in exercise of its power of judicial review. Full stop. A copy of the written complaint was produced during the course of inquiry, which supports the charge levelled against the respondent. Full stop. Further, The respondent in his defense had accepted the detention of the complainant and his release. Full stop. However, he denied the allegation of snatching of money from him, but from his own defense, it is evident that he had accepted the incident except that he had not snatched the money. Full stop. On the basis of the materials on record, the inquiry officer held the respondent guilty, with which the disciplinary authority as also the appellate authority agreed. Full stop. It is well settled that High Court, while exercising the power of judicial review, the inquiry officer held him guilty of the charge, and the disciplinary authority, agreeing with the same, inflicted the punishment of removal from service. Full stop. The writ petitioner preferred appeal, and the appellate authority allowed the appeal, set aside the order of removal and directed for de novo inquiry, and while doing so, observed as follows: colon, however, I find that there were some gross irregularities in the course of the proceeding inquiry. Full stop. First, from the very beginning of the proceeding, the delinquent should have been given the option to engage a friend for defending his case, and thereafter, in presence of his friend, the inquiry should be started. Full stop. Secondly, the complainant was not examined during the course of proceeding inquiry. Full stop. Thirdly, the complainant's story of delivery of a tractor at Bardhaman and boarding a train from Asansol after that required further examination by EO and cross-examination by the delinquent. Full stop. Thereafter, a de novo inquiry was held, in which the writ petitioner was allowed to engage a friend. Full stop. However, Harishchandra Ram, the victim was not examined. Full stop. Nonetheless, the inquiry officer held the writ petitioner guilty of the charge. Full stop. A copy of the inquiry report was made available to the writ petitioner, and he submitted his reply. Full stop. The disciplinary authority considered the report of inquiry officer and reply of the writ petitioner and passed the order of removal from service. Full stop. As regards the plea of the writ petitioner regarding non-de-examination of Harishchandra Ram, the disciplinary authority observed as follows: colon, in the third para, he has alleged that the complainant Shri Harishchandra Ram could not be presented in the inquiry, and hence the complaint is false. Full stop. But this defense of Shri Guha cannot be accepted, because the fact of the matter is that Harishchandra Ram was illegally detained and released by Constable B. Guha along with C. Rameshwar and Guha. Full stop.